Validation. In Microsoft Excel, the validation is a very great feature. Not only can it be a form of protection by limiting what I can put into a cell, but it also can be an improvement by helping me select things through the use of a drop-down list. You can apply validation by highlighting the component you want to give validation to. If I select the whole worksheet by going left of the letter A and above the number 1, then it will apply to everything on the worksheet. If I select a row, just to that row, or a column, just to that column, it will do validation. For example, here I am going to choose to use column C. You will find validation under the Data menu in the Data ribbon. Under Data Tools group, you will find Data Validation. By selecting it, we will see a dialog box that allows us to put in the criteria. First, see that any value is allowed in the criteria. This is the default. When you go in Microsoft Excel, you can type anything you want to in a cell. That's the reason that the validation criteria is any value. I'm going to go ahead and change this to a list. When I go into the list, where it says source, I am now going to type in my source separated by a comma. For instance, I'll type in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Note, to make use of this list feature, it does need it to be a text field. This does not work for all fields. It only works for a text field. I have put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am now going to say OK. When I go back over to the cell and I go to the pull down, see that I have the pull down for those specific items. Once the item has been selected in this specific column, I am able to type the first letter, hit the enter, and have it actually put the selection in. The concept is, I have created a list for you to be able to select from. We can work with data validation rule in many ways. Once again, I'm going to highlight a column. This time, the column E. I'm going back to data validation, back to the same screen. This time it says any value, but instead of choosing list, I'm going to choose a whole number, and I'm going to say that I would like that number to be between 1 and 9. Again, click on OK. Now as long as I type a number that's between 1 and 9, nothing happens. If, however, I type in 12, which is outside the range, now I get an error message saying that the value I have entered is not valid. We will continue in the next session about error messages.